Hello friends, Richard the Urban Warlock here. So this isn't a tarot reading and it's slightly just kind of a little bit of a delve into the cards. So I wanted to focus on this guy, the Nine of Wands. Okay, we often call him in tarot the Wounded Warrior. So let's go through it. So you've got the chap there, he's got bandage on his head, one on his arm, and he's resting himself upon his wand or his stave. Now, with this being a 9, for me, 9's a reflection card. So this guy has been through the ringer. Okay, this guy has been to hell and back. This guy has been beaten, battered and bruised to merry hell. Okay, now, in his moments of reflection, what he is doing is he's realising that every time he gets knocked down, every time he gets pushed back, every time somebody tries to shit on him, basically, he always ends up standing. Okay, now, if that resonates with you, okay, and you know, it's easy to dip into this negative mind frame. It's easy to go, I can't do this anymore, I'm sick of it. Why does this always happen to me? Why am I always shat on? The problem is if you do that, it's not so much that it's going to cycle repeat, because you might just give up on your hopes, dreams and aspirations, okay? What you need to do is do what this guy's doing. What you need to do is what I do, okay? And this is why I piss people off, because they can't understand it. They cannot understand how I keep standing up, okay? It's because, for me, okay, when I reflect on all this shit, I go, if I give up now, what a waste. What a waste. Because I'm not where I want to be. I've not hit the achievements I want to hit. I've not found my divine counterpart yet. I've not experienced unconditional love yet. If I gave up now, all that would be gone. All that would be for nothing, okay? And this is why every time in those darkest moments, okay, I go, no, you will not defeat me. Now, I've been to hell several times in my life, several times, and I get burnt, and I get beaten, and I get ragged around stupid. But every time, okay, I go into this position here and I go, Richard, stand the fuck up. Stand up. You know, we need to heal, okay? I'm currently in a bit of a healing process at the moment due to recent events. But I'm not defeated. Okay, now, I was talking about my mental health recently, because I have had a bit of a harsh mental health attack. And there were a couple of times during that 24-hour period whereby I nearly did give up, and I did, because I literally felt like my soul had been pulled out from the top of my head, and it was like, the best way I can describe it, I said in one of the other earlier videos, it was like in Harry Potter when the Dementors suck the life force out of you, and I just went, I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do here? Okay, but in that moment, when that hit, something at the back of my head went, get up. Get the fuck up. Okay? And that's what I did. So I was lying in the bed, I got up out of bed, I went downstairs, I had a moment to settle myself, okay, and then I went, no, we're not doing this, okay? I called for help. Because that's what you need to do. Do not be afraid to call for help, okay? I get when we go into those dark moments, it's easier to go, I just want it to stop, okay? Don't. Call for help, okay? Because in my case, I called for help, I took myself off to the hospital, I spoke with the crisis team, okay? Just doing that was enough to get that negativity out, to get that negative energy off me, and again, put me back into this. You will not defeat me. I will continue to rise. Because like I say, I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to waste it. And this is the mental attitude that you have to have. Now, there will be moments when, yeah, your thoughts will come in and you'll kind of go, am I doing the right thing? Yeah, I've had to go back into this again, okay? And I'm going to continue to rise. This is the, you know, I get it's easier said than done. I do, okay? And normally you have to be the kind of person who is taken to hell time and time and time and time again. If it's just like something bad's happened, yeah, use the energy of this card to kind of reflect on that and go, do you know what, I didn't deserve that, do you know what, I am strong. But for me, this with the way I read and my readings, like I say, generally speaking, people who are drawn to me, they've been stuck in a toxic karmic cycle, they're going through an awakening, or as I say, they've been to fucking hell and back. And the reason why those people come to me is because I have. You know, they might not know my story, they might not follow me, but they're drawn to that. They're drawn to this wounded warrior energy of, you know, saying you won't break me, okay? And I did a fantastic reading for a lady yesterday at the jeweler event, and I'm not going to go into details obviously, but yeah, it was all, you know, I said to her, I said, this reading's quite difficult for me because it's resonating so much, and sometimes as a reader, you'll do a reading and it gets confusing because it's almost like this is too close to what I'm going through, and it kind of reflects back on you, and it's almost like that reading will not only be helping your client but also helping you. And it was one of those weird ones, and I've had a few like that recently, whereby it kind of touches a nerve, but it's good because it allows you then to reflect, it allows you then to process what you're going through, okay? So yeah, the Wounded Warrior, one of my favourite cards, okay? Do not let anything break you, even when you are at that very lowest point, okay? This might be programming, I hope it is, right? If you get to that point, I want that to trigger in your head, and I want to hear you to hear my voice. Get up. Get the fuck up. Simple as that. Ta-ta for now.